Hello, I'm Mrs. Sim Gamer.
And I'm FARMERSIM.
And welcome back to our multiplayer crossplay series on the good and the wonderful Purbeck. How you doing, FARMERSIM?
I'm alright, mate. How are you? You okay?
I'm blooming brilliant.
Tickety-boo. That's good to hear, mate.
Tickety-boo.
Yeah. Bit warm.
And although it's a little warm in the UK.
Yes.
We're recording this on the afternoon of Friday the 8th. So this is coming out in about 24-ish hours.
Yes. We finally got here. We finally made it.
Here.
We almost didn't, did we? We've been so busy. You've been a busy bee this last few days, haven't you, mate?
Yeah, so busy with work, so I've cancelled on you I don't know how many times.
Well,
I'm like that. I've been that person, haven't I?
No, you haven't. You've been fine. Work has to come first at the end of the day. It's what keeps a roof over your head.
Oh, it's all this adulting. I don't like it.
Yeah. Responsibilities. Humbug. That's all I've got to say.
Humbug.
Humbug.
But you know what?
What?
We get a few hours of farming now.
We do, mate. That we do. It's a beautiful day here on Purbeck. It's 11:40 in the morning, and we have we've put together a little bit of a plan of attack, haven't we, mate?
We have, and you were an absolute legend. When I last recording, I was in Cornwall. You probably have noticed I haven't put that many videos out recently. I've been just busy, and then I was away, and before that I've been quite ill, so a bit slow on my side, but hopefully picking back up again now.
The main thing is you're all right, mate, and you're in good health, and you've had a break. Everyone needs a break, don't they?
Everyone needs a break. So FARMERSIM, we're actually standing in the field, which he kindly finished off for us. And you managed to get a massive amount of straw bales out of here, didn't you?
Yes, I did, yeah. We actually had 34 bales that we'd completely forgotten about. We'd stashed them away in one of the sheds on our first, on Farm 1, our first farm where we started. We'd put them in a shed there, and because we never go in that shed, we forgot they were there. So when I finished off the baling from that we did in the last episode, we have now got 94 bales of straw, all neatly stacked in a nice big row in that shed. And we don't need to worry about, I don't think we need anything for straw at the minute. We could maybe keep one aside for the pigs just to top them up a bit. But they've in fact, the pigs have still got a straw bale sat in their thing, haven't they? So, do you know what? Let's just forget about it and sell them all so that we can get your tractor fixed. That's the...
That is the priority at the moment. Mean Green is completely broken.
Yes.
So...
I feel mean because I've got a shiny new tractor and yours is completely knackered, so we need to get yours fixed.
So knackered. And whilst you're doing that and selling those, I am going to be picking up these rocks in these 3 fields.
Yes, with your beloved bear hug machine.
My beloved bear hug, but I have a feeling I might have to borrow your tractor.
Yes.
170, hang on.
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that. No, you'll be all right. Well, the little Fent can manage the baby Fent can manage the baling, the bale trailering, can't it?
Yeah.
Just about.
I'm gonna need to use yours.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
So.
No problem, mate.
Yeah.
No problem. Right.
I'm gonna bounce.
You just vanished in front of me. Right, where am I going? This is.
Right, I've forgotten how to play.
You forgot. Yeah. What's in front of you here is a steering wheel. And what you do, go on, after you.
Oh, sorry.
No, after you.
I forgot how to turn the engine on.
Do you know what? I always do that on this because there's a difference in the way... In my own games, I just need to press the accelerator, which is on my... Yes, I'm on PC, but I'm using I've always played with a PlayStation controller, so I just press R2 and everything comes on. But on this game, it doesn't. And I've just got out to do manual attach again. Come on, you tool. Yeah, I have to press R1 and square in order to get the engine going, which is just, I'm just not used to. But hey, we're going now. Baby Fent and Daddy Fent are running.
They are running in unison. So I was thinking, we are in planting season for canola.
We are.
So once we get these stones picked up,
Yep.
you're going to put some canola in, aren't you?
I might. Yes. Okay.
Canola and grass?
Yes. Yeah. You came up with that idea, didn't you? Super brain. Grass. Getting one of those. Look at that. Reactions of a speeding mongoose. Did you see that?
That was brilliant.
That was Wolverine-esque reactions there.
That was. Actually, while I'm here, I'm going to jump out and show my viewers from this side your beautifully stacked.
Oh, my...
nearly 100 bales.
My stash of bales. Yeah, it's...
absolute stash.
Yeah, it is. And I'm not going to take credit. I didn't use a front loader with a bloody bale spike or anything. And when I was on my own, no, I activated super strength, and I went hulking in here with trailer after trailer of bales and just stacked them on the, because this trailer stacks them on their side, doesn't it? It does, but it stacks them on their. It doesn't stack them that way round. It stacks them the other way round, and
it does.
That doesn't. It just doesn't work for me. It's like, no, they should stack that way, but.
Yeah.
So anyway.
So, you know, you were saying about we should leave our back garden. If we plant another grass field, we should leave the back garden. What if we put cows in this back garden?
I guess we could. Is there a pasture that's small enough that wouldn't?
I reckon so. This is pretty big.
I suppose it is. Look at us hooligans standing on our brick wall.
We probably need to get a decent. We could just do the fenceless husband. No, because then that won't give us manure.
Do those fenceless husbandries not give us manure if we were to place down a manure pit nearby? Would that work?
It might do, actually.
It might do. It's definitely food for thought, though. I like your thinking, because if, like I said to you before, if we turned one of those really big fields into grass, we don't need to. I kind of said, oh, we can just leave the back garden to it, then, can't we? But it's land we own. We may as well try and make some money off it if we can, haven't we?
Yeah, even the big ones, base game big ones, fit in here.
Do they?
Believe it or not. Yeah. Not that we could afford one of these.
Do you know what? Sorry,
download a decent mod.
I'm literally going to go into construction mode and have a look now, because I'm baffled. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they're really expensive ones, aren't they? Oh, it's. I've just come to it, and it says there are too many animal pens. That one says not enough money, but the ones we can afford, it says we have too many animal pens. Too many animal pens. Please sell some first.
We have access to that cow one up at the top, don't we?
Oh, we do, don't we? That's right.
So what if we sell that?
Because
Should we just fly over there quickly? Not fly. Well, I can't fly, but you can.
Can't fly.
No.
Right.
That one.
At the original farm up here.
Yeah.
We can't. You can't sell it. We don't. We don't actually own the land, even though it's. Oh no, this is confusing, isn't it? Because if we go into the animal menu.
Oh no, we don't.
It's not there.
I can't remember what.
Do you know what?
Do
you know what we can do? We can delete the third sheep pasture that we're not using.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Did I?
So we could do that.
We could do. Well, that's definitely something to think about for the near future.
Agreed.
Something that will require a little bit more planning. But yes, we can delete one of the three, the empty sheep pasture. We can. Oh, this is going to make a mess of my stacked bales now, isn't it?
Your OCB is going to hate you.
Oh, I'll manage, I'm sure. There we go. 17 bales. Transporting... Oh, where do I need to go for these? We're going to make some money to fix your tractor. Where are we going? Straw. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying the straw and hay sell point. There's only one place to go, isn't there?
There is, yeah.
And I'm stuck.
Right, here we go.
You out stone picking?
Yes. Although, it doesn't look like I'm doing yeah, what's going on? I think this needs to be cultivated first. I had this before.
Oh, go on.
Where we had... I think I was on, Red Rock.
Right.
And, like, the things were not picking up in this state.
Oh, weren't they?
In the harvested state.
Oh, have you got to be,
I think you have to mulch it first, like you said.
or... Oh, no
or
way.
cultivate. Yeah.
We've got it. We don't actually have a mulcher, though, do we?
No. You have a cultivator, though. We
have a cultivator. I think that might have to be it, mightn't it? Although the cultivator's that's not too small, but it's
not ideal.
no. Oh, that's a shame.
What mulcher sizes do we have?
I don't think we have any. We haven't got a mulcher, and we can't afford to buy one because the aim at the minute is to sell all this to fix your tractor. So I think what we need to do is we need to get these bales sold, fix your tractor, and then we both come and work together in that field. I'll cultivate, and you can stone pick with your big thing. And
okay, well, while you're doing that, then I will get the weeder and weed our big field on our farm.
Okay, sounds good. Good thinking, Batman. This fence is struggling a tad, I must admit.
Shall we swap?
Well, I'm already here now. Well, I'm halfway. I'm halfway there now. We're not quite here, but I'll manage. I'll struggle on through.
We can swap back at the farm. I've got to bring the weeder back that way anyway.
Swapsies.
And I believe the little baby fent will work perfectly fine with this weeder. It's not a big one.
Oh, it will, won't it? Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Good thinking, Batman. So,
just gonna triple check.
By my calculations that I performed... In fact, actually, let me just jump into the menu very quickly. Yeah, 63 quid per 1,000 litres. So this should net us £29,610, I think, selling all of these straw bales. Plus the 17 we've got. 47.
That's everything we need, right?
It's we need 20, just under 20 grand or 20-ish grand to fix your tractor, and we'll have about 47 once we've sold all the straw bales. We've still got several, probably a couple of trailer loads worth of silage bales to sell, but they haven't quite fermented yet. Ooh, crash counter already?
Yeah, just...
Do you know what it was?
Running the weeder against the fence.
Because we're 13 minutes into the video.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah. Anyway, so nearly here. Get some money in.
Keep crashing.
You're out of practice, that's why, mate.
I am. I'm so out of practice.
You'll be right.
I haven't played for over 2 weeks.
Have you really?
That's a long time for me.
Yeah, it's a long time for anyone, really, though, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Well, it needed to be done.
My brain needs to wake up. Ooh, that's decent. That's 17 bales, right?
That was one trailer load of bales, yeah, 17 bales, 5, 6, 7. Just shy of 6 grand.
Nice.
There we go. And it is a pleasure not having the traffic on, it really is.
Oh. Just drive and have fun.
Yeah, do you know what we should...
be that serious.
Do you know what we should do when we get your tractor fixed? Me and you should have a little drag race.
Yes! Shouldn't we do it, like, before I go and break it again?
Well, it's already broken.
It's already broken.
Yeah. I'd be a bit cruel having it. I'll race you in my brand new working perfectly well tractor while yours is like smoking and with bits hanging off it and 3 wheels.
I know, that's very true.
No clutch. All sorts. Yeah. Accelerator cable snapped, but I'll have a race anyway. What's a clutch? Yeah.
I haven't used a clutch in years.
Well, you drive an auto, don't you?
I do. I've had autos now for probably 10 years or so.
What? There is something very, very nice about having an auto. I've owned one.
No thinking involved.
I know it is nice. It's lazy driving.
And shoot.
Yes, point and shoot. I had a big V8 Range Rover a few years ago, and obviously all Range Rovers are automatic, and it was lovely. It was very nice, but I've always yearned after the involvement of a Manuel. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, changing your own gears and hearing, lovely.
More
So
involving.
I think I mentioned to you, my dad recently got a Tesla as well.
Yes, you did, actually. You did say that. Is he enjoying it?
Oh my god, he's like a cat that got the cream.
It's like what?
The cat that got the cream?
The cat that got the cream. Yeah, no, I have. So I didn't quite... My tractor blanked out the noise then. Sorry. I'm getting stuck on the door.
I'm sure a lot of people would like the tractor sounds blurring out people.
Yeah. As you start talking, just brr, brr. Oh, hang on a minute. Where are you? I'm still struggling. Oh, there you are. I'm in the yard here. Do you want to play? Do you want to play
disconnect and
swapsies?
bring it to you. Of course.
There we go.
This. I don't need this horsepower.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
I do, unfortunately. Hey.
There you go. Swapsies.
Thank you very, very much.
Pleasure.
So, anyway, you were saying father has bought a Tesla.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
And, yeah, of course, there's no gears there.
No.
So it's like floating. And we worked it out based on travelling up there and back. Cause we went in mine and my husband's Range Rover.
Yeah.
They went in their Tesla, my mum and dad.
Yeah.
And they spent 50% less.
50% less on essentially fuel.
Battery.
Yeah. Compared to your fuel.
Compared to my fuel. And we were driving sensibly. We weren't in sports mode. We were just cruising.
But
the entire time.
That's still interesting though, because he used 50% less, but you're in a Range Rover.
Yeah, but they have really high performance. And he did do a bit more driving actually than I did.
Okay.
So cost-wise,
Yeah.
that was based on cost.
Yeah.
So we spent about 140. He spent about 70 on electricity.
You spent 140 quid on... Is it a... I take it it's a diesel? Your...
Diesel, yeah.
A diesel.
A diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am unfortunately going to have to change it because my business, we're about to launch a website based on climate change, so I can't be driving around in a gas guzzling Range Rover.
I can't, do you know what? Forgive me, I literally can't help but smile at that. It's brilliant. You've got this wonderful business where you're focusing on climate change, and the CEO drives
around in a Range Rover. Yeah, doesn't have the right ring to it, does it?
Oh, brilliant. No.
I'm going to a climate technology show at the end this month, actually. The end of this month. It's in London.
You're going to fly in your Cessna.
So for one, I live right near London, so I don't need to fly anywhere.
Ah, so you can take your helicopter then. It'll be a much easier, quicker trip, much more convenient.
Yeah.
Just airwolf it in.
Airwolf. Like I have a helicopter. Yeah. Everybody, I don't have a helicopter. I don't have a private jet. I don't have any of those things.
She's got everybody. She's got 3.
I've got 3. I have 3. No, and the main sponsor, funny enough, is Tesla. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, get Mr. Send Mr. Musk
Elon.
a quick email just to say, any Any Model S's going spare? Sponsorship and all
yeah,
that?
Wouldn't mind a Model S, actually.
Chuck us a plaid, Mr. Musk.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope with the company's not launched yet, although my other ones are, but this one isn't. It will be soon, and I'd love Tesla to be an advertiser. I think that might be the day I go out and celebrate with a big bottle of whiskey.
A big bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Neck it in
champagne.
one. Yeah.
Oof, no.
And then
Sip it, darling.
And then have a go with your new Tesla autopilot to see if it can get you home.
That is definitely illegal. you still technically have to be touching the steering wheel at all times, even if there's autopilot on.
But what if you were just touching it with your knees as you're slumped back in the driver's seat as your Tesla Model S drives you home? Still...
I think the camera in the wing, not the wing mirror, the one in the middle. My gosh.
Yeah, rear view.
Mirror called?
The rear view mirror. Have you been away from the world for 3 weeks, or just?
It's the heat. The heat is boiling my brain stems.
Do you know what? Yeah, no, I can completely relate to that.
What was I going to say?
No idea, mate. I haven't got a clue. Rear view mirror.
I haven't got rear view mirror. That was it. I think there's a camera in the rear view mirror which watches your eyes, and if you're not looking in the general direction of
your Tesla's got a Tobii eye tracker in there.
It has a Tobii eye tracker, so you have to be staring in the right direction.
Right. Didn't know that.
Touching the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So it's intelligent enough to make sure that you are fully aware and capable of taking over as and when.
Wow. That's pretty incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad is a complete nerd, which I love, by the way.
Yeah.
And
nerds are
I'm
cool.
A bit nerd. Yeah, nerds are cool.
Yeah.
And yeah, he told me, and honestly, the thing glides. I didn't think I would enjoy electric cars really, because I'm a bit of a petrol head.
Yeah.
I like fast cars. I go on track days. I'll take cars on the track and just have fun.
Yeah.
And I just didn't think I'd like it, but jeez, you put your foot to the ground on that thing.
No, it's
just fly.
It's the future at the end of the day. Like you, I'm a dribbling petrol head. I have been since the day I was born. I've been into cars my entire life, but it's the way,
So unfortunately, our planet can't sustain it.
No, that's the thing. Yeah, I know that there's science happening at the minute. There has been for a few years when it comes to sustainable fuels. Fuels that have been, things.
Hydro,
yeah, but even I can't think of the term for it, but it's essentially it's manufactured petrol. It's not petrol made from oil, but it's petrol made from, I don't know, science. That I can't. Do you know what? I watched a YouTube video on the other day on Harry's Garage. I just can't. My brain. I'm going to blame the heat as well, because it is sweltering hot here. But yeah, there's new fancy petrols that are being. It's a bit expensive at the minute, but because it's still quite new. But anyway, the point was, electric cars. The speed in which they can destroy some things is incredible, especially like things like the Tesla, the Model S Plaid, like the super duper version of the Tesla range, which is face peelingly fast.
I've been in some fast cars, but even I was like, this is awesome.
There's something entirely different about the way an electric car accelerates, the way it can just...
And there's still a very long way for battery development to go.
Yeah.
And making sure that getting higher capacities. The one thing which he did have to do was plan the... So to give you an idea, from where I am, Cornwall, and where we went in Cornwall, which is southwest of England.
Yeah.
It's about 300 miles.
Okay.
Now, the Tesla can just about-ish do that. Ish. So he had to plan his routes to Cornwall based on where to stop at superchargers.
Charging points, yeah, yeah.
But they are so fast, so 15 minutes and you can charge a decent amount.
Yeah,
and it's all done by your mobile phone. You walk away from the car, it locks, and you can...
Really?
Oh, it's insane. So he stopped at Bristol, then Exeter, and then he did do another little stop off at Camborne, which is North Cornwall.
Yeah, yeah.
And then come to South Cornwall. We stayed in Prague, or Prague Sands, depending on how you want to pronounce it.
Yeah, yeah.
Which I've completely fallen in love with, by the way, and I want to live there.
Yeah. It's rather a beautiful part of the country, isn't it? Very much so.
Yeah, it feels very Mediterranean when the weather is nice. It feels very Medi.
Yeah. Wow. It is a beautiful part of the country. It really is.
The G7 was in Carbis Bay, so we went to Carbis Bay. I haven't been there since I was a child.
Oh, the G7,
my
the G7 summit thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was when Boris was still in power.
Right. Oh, okay.
So what was that? A couple of years ago? Angela Merkel and but Biden just come in. So when does that?
Right. Okay.
Was that 2.5 maybe years ago?
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. It was, wasn't it?
Oh, it's so beautiful. It holds up against any European coastal area.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Restaurants, the water is piercing blue. And
wow.
Yeah, we saw seals swimming in Lizard. This place called Lizard Point.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's just lovely.
Idyllic, mate. So,
Idyllic.
yes. A well-needed holiday.
Yeah, as you know, I normally go abroad, but this year we're sort of taking a bit of a break from expensive far-flung trips, because it's my husband's big 4-0 next year.
Big 4-0. Goodness me.
Big 4-0.
Okay.
And I think we're going to do something big for that.
How are you?
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
And I'll be
like
35.
Honestly.
Still a young spring chicken, right?
Youth.
The youth.
You know what, mate?
So yeah.
We are knocking on the door of 30 minutes on this here clip.
Seriously?
Seriously, mate. We are.
I feel like I could talk for England today. It's because
Well,
I haven't actually spoken to you properly.
Well, yeah, it's been a couple of weeks. Yeah, our last couple of
every day.
Yeah, but our last couple of episodes were done back to back. 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks
ago.
3 weeks.
Yeah, because we did them ahead of time, didn't we?
We did.
So
we did.
Yeah. So we better, as we normally do, everybody, we tend to split our video in two and crack on, and then bring you back in a little while's time when we've actually made it somewhere.
Yeah.
We're making money though, 35 and a bit grand.
Making money.
Yeah.
I'm making progress here. I've probably got half the field left to go, I reckon.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Right. Well, we should say a very temporary goodbye, and we shall see you all in a wee while's time, eh?
Yeah. Farewell, everyone.
Toodle pip. See you in a bit. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How you doing, mate?
Welcome.
We are back at it, mate. I've just jumped out of my tractor. I'm in the middle of cultivating this field because we established that we couldn't pick any stones until we've cultivated it, didn't we?
Yeah, just wouldn't let us.
No. Computer said no.
But you've sold. Computer said no. You've bailed. You've sold all the bales, though, haven't you? 50 odd grand in our bank account.
Yep, there it is. 50,256 quid. So I'm running round here, but I really don't need to run round here because I've already put it over here at the
store.
At the store. Yeah, I need two. Here we go. Repair £22,798. Are we ready? Done. Goodness me! Do you want to know how much it's going to cost to repaint it?
40.
Yes. No. Up.
No.
Go on. You've got 3 guesses.
50?
Almost, yeah. £53,100.
That's a joke.
Well, yes, it is. It cost. Do you know what? Funnily enough, actually, I've just recorded one of my Court Farms episodes, and I know it's not a trailer; it's a tractor, but I just repainted a trailer, and it was $2 grand at the shop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I would pay $2 all day long.
Yeah. Well,
It doesn't even cost that much in real life.
Well, I've paid about $2.5 grand a few years ago to have one of my cars blown over. So it wasn't a full paint. It wasn't a proper bare metal paint job. It was just what's called a blowover.
Yeah.
But that cost me a couple of grand to do that. And that was a.
I appreciate it's a skill.
Yeah. Oh, it's a skill, but 53 grand to paint. Technically, on this tractor of yours, it's like 50% not painted anyway, because it's black, and the bits that are black, the bits that are green actually take up much less than the. Anyway, and where are you? I'm sat in this field that you've just weeded. Whereabouts are you? I want to present your tractor to you.
I'm in the other vehicle. The other vehicle that I've nearly finished. Another weeder.
Another weeding.
Another. I can't even talk now. Can't even talk.
It's time to just give up and go back to bed. Where are you?
It is, isn't it?
There you are. Is that you almost finished? I've just bought you your lovely fixed, clean, repaired tractor.
Look at it.
There you go.
Oh, I'm chuffed. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. There you
Now,
go.
the question is, did you wash it?
Honestly, Mrs. Sim Gamer, what do you take me for? You know what? You know when I was doing all that organising and all that fiddling around.
I bet you cleaned everything.
Of course I did. I wandered around with my hose pipe. I cleaned everything. I rearranged everything. I tidied everything neatly away. I put all the tractors in a nice, neat row, as equidistant from each other as possible. I OCD'd the shed. Well, it did, because you've just asked me if I washed your tractor. You're just about to chop me in half with your chainsaw. Viewers, from my side of things, it looks really dodgy when people see the hose pipe. It's just a.
It does.
It's just a hose pipe with no end to it, which is odd.
Well, you pull it out.
Sorry. Steady.
Pull out your.
It's a family. Honestly, this is a family channel. There.
Chainsaw massacre.
Yeah.
And then water fight.
And then water fight. I'm going to clean the tractor. Team cleaning.
Team cleaning.
Anyway, right, enough of this nonsense.
I'll park this up. So I've done 2 weeding, 2 fields. I'm now without weeds. Field 34 still needs to be done, but I think I'm going to come and join you.
Yeah. Well, let's leave. Hey, check out our corn.
Oh, it's looking amazing.
It's looking rather big, isn't it? That'll do. Yeah, that'll do.
Oh, mean green.
Now it can be.
You, old girl.
Now it can be mean again instead of feeling a bit forlorn. It was forlorn green up until now, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, that does not need repainting, I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't, to be fair.
Fabulous.
That's a good point, actually. Why does it charge, it was expecting to charge £53,000 to repaint something that doesn't have a speck on it? In fact, it looks brand new, to be honest. Yeah, it does. Rip-off merchants, that...
23 hours.
Yeah. There we go.
I would say jump in, but I don't think...
Do you know what?
This one, it's got a second seat.
Nope, I cannot.
No.
Yeah, well, that's something we need to investigate, isn't it? That universal passenger thing. Anyway, right.
I'm gonna leave you, though.
I've already left you. I'm
Just...
cultivating now. Back at it.
You are? I will come get the bear hugger and get to work where you are.
Hug some bears, it would seem.
Hug some bears.
Hey, do you know what we haven't done this episode, mate?
Talk about food.
There we see. Same level, same trail of thought,
Same wavelength, always.
same wavelength. Yep. So
What food do you want to talk about?
Well, I don't know. We just haven't talked about food, have we? And I must admit, though,
Well,
this last week
on.
or so, because it's been so unfathomably hot, I haven't had much of an appetite. I've not eaten anything that's really worth writing home about, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, hunger hasn't got anything to do with eating. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Me and you like food.
Yes.
But
Din-dins.
I'm the same. Okay, that's now prop picking.
Excellent.
Grazie mille, FARMERSIM.
Very welcome, mate.
When I was away, I ate plenty of pasties and
Oh, did you?
plenty of scones.
Oh, good. Do you know what? I'm glad you said that, and not scones. Anyway, sorry, yeah, carry on.
No, I don't do scones. Yeah, it's slobber on the jam, then slobber on the Cornish cream.
Yeah, yeah. and then you spread it on your scone. Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I covered myself.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, well, my dad being from Devonshire, he's obsessed with clotted cream.
Oh, is he?
So obsessed with it. So I have been brought around. Ironically, I didn't realise I liked it. And
Really?
It wasn't until I was on a plane ride. It was a British Airways flight.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know where I was going, and they served like an afternoon tea.
Oh, darling, afternoon tea with biscuits and
Afternoon
cucumber
tea,
sandwiches. Lovely, on little
That's
sauces.
exactly what. Absolutely, that was exactly what was there. And I was on this plane. I was like, do you know what? This is the ideal time. I haven't paid for this, so I'm going to try the cream. And
Well, you were a stowaway.
Yeah, I was a stow.
I haven't paid for this.
Oh, Luna. Sorry,
Yeah.
Luna ruins everything. And anyway.
Anyway.
So I put on the jam, like I do, and I would normally stop there. But
Right.
this time I was like, oh, go on then, I'm going to put the cream on. I took one bite, and I was like, my life has just changed.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Okay.
But, of course, in Devonshire and Cornish people prepare their scones very differently. Now, is this a fact that you or any of our viewers know?
What they prepare them differently.
There is a right way and there's a wrong way, in my opinion.
Enlighten me.
So, the Devonshire way, where my dad is from, which he believes this is the correct way, is to put the cream on first, then the jam on top.
Okay.
Now, the Cornish way is the opposite way round, jam, then cream. And that is the way I stand right here, right now, and I put myself by the Cornish way.
So
even though I'm Devon in my blood.
So
it makes no sense to me.
Right, so you put your
Cream, jam, then cream.
jam, then cream.
Yeah. So what do you do?
What do? I just stick it in my face and I don't give a crap what I do. It's like just put it in me mush and stop mucking about with what order you put
The
things.
perfectly prepared scone. I'm sorry, the perfectly prepared scone is a good scone. Sacrilege.
I know, yeah. Well, I'm just a cowboy then. Clearly, I'll just go give it here. Bash, gone. Where is it? It's in my face, where it should be. I'm being silly. I'm being silly.
Viewers,
Yes.
I want to know, how do you eat your scones?
I'd like to know if any of our wonderful American viewers even do they even know what a scone
call them
is?
biscuits.
I was just thinking they call them biscuits, don't they? It's interesting. I do like the differentiation between what like obviously the chips and crisps and potato chips and biscuits. But don't am I correct in saying to our wonderful viewers on the other side of the pond, don't you also call a bread roll a biscuit? Am I correct? Am I off with that or not?
I actually don't know the answer to that.
I'm
I've
sure-
spent a lot of time in America.
You're far more you've spent more time in America than I have, but I'm sure that...
What, you mean a bread roll?
A bread roll is in...
Biscuits.
A bread roll is in the bread roll you can make a sandwich with, you know.
Yeah.
Is that what you would call it? I think so. I might be wrong. I don't know whether they call...
I wonder.
Yeah, I would very much appreciate being enlightened in our comments section. What on earth is a biscuit? A biscuit is a biscuit. It's a cookie. It's what you guys call a cookie. Is so. Yeah.
Are your Americans? Yeah. Americans' biscuits are cookies.
Yeah. But cookies, as far as we're concerned, cookie is just one type of biscuit.
It's a type of biscuit.
It's a type of biscuit. You've got, whereas obviously we have, and I'm sure you guys do as well. You have many
types.
You have many different types of cookies. Would that be right? So to Americans, a digestive biscuit would be a cookie. Is that right? A rich tea biscuit would be a cookie. What would a Jaffa cake be? That's another argument entirely. Don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh God, yeah.
Is that a cake or is it a biscuit?
It's
to me, I class it as a biscuit.
It is, because it's round, it's flat, and it comes in a cardboard.
It's not a cake.
It's... yeah, it's a difficult one, that, isn't it? It's tasty, whatever it is.
I lost you to the life of lag then.
Oh, did you?
What did you say?
You lucky thing. I don't know, I was just babbling about Jaffa cakes. Talking about whether cakes... yeah, as far as I'm concerned, a Jaffa cake is a biscuit because it's round and flat and comes in a tube.
It doesn't make sense that they call it cake. It was like somebody in the marketing department thought, wouldn't it be funny to call this a cake even though it's a biscuit? And somebody was like drunk or high and thought, yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Let's call it let's call it a cake. So you can see if we can market this.
Yeah.
And like,
what are you doing for your tea tonight? What are you on for your din-dins? Yeah.
We are cooking a BBQ for the family. My sister, Valley Springs sister.
Lou. Yes.
Lou, she's off to Africa tomorrow for 2 weeks.
Wow.
So she's coming over here and we're having a goodbye before she goes, even though we only just saw each other. We work together, so we are...
You don't need an excuse for a barbecue then, do you? Just, there's your reasoning. Oh, do you know what?
I miss her, 'cause she lives an hour away, and it's like a million miles from me.
A million miles.
She's just everything to me. So, but yeah, me and Liam are going to be making our apple slaw. So it's like a...
Sorry, what? Apple what?
So it's apple slaw. So it's like a coleslaw.
Oh, sorry. Right, yeah. But
we put apple instead of cabbage.
Ooh, that sounds good.
With carrots. So carrots, apple slaw, mayo, white wine vinegar.
Oh, dude. That sounds really good.
It's really nice. Really nice, really fresh.
You're going to have to parcel force some of that up here for me. That sounds really tasty.
I know.
Can you imagine that?
Parcel force, yeah. Special delivery.
Yeah, next day delivery.
And then I'm going to do some... I love potato salad. I love making potato salad, so I'm going to make some of that.
Yes.
And yeah, that's about it. So in about 10 minutes, I'm going to bounce because I need to cook.
Yes.
And then Liam is on the barbecue. He's amazing at cooking, so we're just doing real basic stuff tonight, like pork steaks and... That's
what barbecue's all about, though. Just slap on the meat, bit of salad, job's a good one. As long as the sun's out, you're all right.
The sun's definitely out.
You know what?
Thankfully, our garden is good at night time. The sun's the other side of the house. We have a front facing, back facing. I don't know.
Is it south?
What are you doing for your tea?
I am, well, I think at the minute, me and Mrs. FARMERSIM are possibly going to go out for a meal because it was our 14-year anniversary yesterday.
Oh, congratulations!
Thanks, mate. So we were going to go out for some din-dins last night, but we got to the point where we just couldn't be arsed. It was like, no, it was too hot. I was sat on the sofa, just melting, and I just couldn't be bothered.
Is it?
Eh?
It's not fun when you go out and you're feeling hot and bothered and you're just...
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, bleh. But it's the same now, though. It's the same now. It's too hot.
It is, but it's Friday and...
I know. And Mrs. FARMERSIM is currently, she appears to be, for all intents and purposes, dead in the garden. She's sunbathing, trying to even out her suntan. She's all tanned at the front, but at the back she's not. So she's currently lying face down on the garden swing chair thing, trying to even it out. And she's been there for a while, and she's just motionless. So.
Well, big shout out to you, Claire. Congratulations on your anniversary.
Well, thank you, mate. Whether we make it or not tonight, I don't know. She may well be. She may well wake up and go, "Nah, I'm too knackered. I'm boiled. She's been frazzled in the sun." But we shall see. We shall see.
Yeah.
So.
Mine and my husband's anniversary at the end of this year. Month. Sorry.
At the end of the month.
End of the month. We've been. Oh, we got together in 2017. So how long have we been married?
That'll be 6 years, won't it?
No, sorry, not 6. 2007.
2007. That's
Apologies.
16 years.
7. So we've
No.
been together for 16 years.
Yes. Is it?
Yeah, 6. That makes sense. It was 15 last year.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can do mathematics. Brilliant.
I can do it. We got married in 2016. Yeah.
Okie dokie.
We've been married 6 years.
Awesome sauce. There we go. So that's the end of this month.
Yeah, 23rd. We got married on my mum's birthday.
Did you?
Yeah, my mum and dad got married on my mum's dad's birthday, which is the 2nd of October. So
Wait, what? Hang on. Whoa. Your mum and dad got married on your mum's dad's birthday?
Yeah.
Good God. Right, okay.
And then I was like, oh, I'll follow on the tradition, but your birthday, mum, because I want to get married in September. It was around the same time, pretty much to the date that we met.
Uh-huh.
Well, so we thought, oh, that would be a nice way to, remember.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
That's a good point, actually. Strategically done.
I will always remember my mum's birthday, so I'll definitely remember my wedding anniversary then.
To save ink on pens on the calendar.
Oh, yes.
Oh, do you know...
And I'm awful.
Sorry, very quickly, carry on the conversation. Just come to a stop if you can. We need to take a thumbnail before I forget.
Yes, we can absolutely do that.
So yeah, anyway, sorry, carry on. 23rd, so we need to... what day does that land on this...
I'll turn this around for you.
Alright.
Would you like my arms up or down?
There'll do nicely.
Yeah.
Say cheese.
Cheese.
There we go. I suppose doing it this way around, ordinarily what we used to do, didn't we? I used to come back into the game after playing with you on here and then switch on all the mods and the easy dev mod and go flying around and pull all the tractors out again and pose for a photograph, whereas I've discovered that you can just take photographs and zoom in and remove the remove the HUD in that way.
Remove the HUD.
Yeah, so we don't have any.
I tell you what, buddy, should we let our viewers disappear? This is probably a good point.
We are, yes. In fact, you're absolutely right. We're pretty much bang on point, I think. There. Yeah. There you go. I'll take a photo of you stood on your tractor. Yes, mate. That's a good point to call it there. It's been good this one today, mate. We've got a bit done. We've made a load of money. We've fixed your tractor. What are you doing?
Just invading your personal space.
What you like. What you like.
Great. We wouldn't have been able to do it without you. So thank you again for getting that all done while I was on my jollies.
Oh, mate, don't be daft. Don't mention it. It's all good. Yeah, so, awesome sauce. Another episode done, mate.
Awesome.
Great stuff.
Thank you so much. I've loved it, missed it, and it's great to be back. And
absolutely, mate.
Please, everybody, comment below, especially on A, how you have your scones, B,
yes,
bread, roll, or biscuit, and C, is Jaffa cake a biscuit or a cake?
Yes. All of those things, s'il vous plaît. Rightio, guys.
All right.
See you in the next one.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, mate.
See you in the next one.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.